how do we cross the indifference threshold quickly? Okay? So that's what we want to ask ourselves. We want to go out, we want to get these reference experiences so we can internalize this new sense of reality. We want to get the reference experiences. How do we get unstifled quickly? And this is going to come down to how I was able to get the really high consistency. Here's what we did. First of all, I want to stress this. When we came up with this stuff, we're just random, silly dudes that come up with this stuff in our spare time. So this is not like the official way of doing anything. This is just some silly nonsense that we came up with in our own time. All right, so you want to cross that indifference threshold. Now, the first thing that I want you to notice is this. You know how when you're not in the mood to do a math problem, you just don't feel like doing it? You want to quickly shift your state as fast as possible into wanting to do it. So, for example, look. If I were to ask you guys, would you guys all like to, be feeling great and all that kind of stuff right now? All of you want to. Would you agree? Yeah. Okay. All of you want to be feeling great. But see, you say that, but in truth, you probably are happy right where you are. You know? If you're sitting there, look, if you're sitting there chilling out with your buddy, and there's a group of girls over there, of course you want to go and chat them and be silly and fun and do all that stuff. But you're okay where you are. Have you guys ever heard the principle, is it called the principle of inertia? Yeah. What is it?
Resistance to change. In motion.
What is it?
Objects in motion stay in motion.
Could you yell that out?
Objects in motion stay in motion.
Can you yell that out? Because this is a course on that.
Yeah. Objects in motion stay in motion, and if they're still, they stay still.
Unless what? Acted upon. Force. Okay. So what he said for the cheap seats. An object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. So when you're sitting there with your buddy, just drinking, just sitting there chilling out, and there's some girls you want to go talk to, you don't have any momentum, right? So you need to be the outside force. You remember how I said you are not your mind? Your mind may be like, no, dude, just chill. Just chill, bro. Bro, tons of girls. Get it later, bro. And you're like, nah, bro. Okay? We're not going to chill now, bro. We're going to move. So what you do...
Chill's not even here, is he?
What's that? Okay, so what you do is you've got to act on it, right? So even me right now, sitting up here in front of the crowd, I'm not necessarily totally in the mood to just start being silly. But what I can do is I can act upon myself as similar to an outside force, okay? I can do that to myself to get myself going, all right? So why don't I bring you up here, okay? You can be the lucky one this time, all right? Now you can see, even as I brought you up here, show them the facial expression that you just did right now? He went like this. Okay, zoom up on my face. He was like that, all right? Okay?
I don't want to have to sing.
Okay? You don't want to have to sing? Okay. Right? So remember what we talked about. We said, you want to be silly, you want to be having fun, but you're chilling, right?
Right.
You were okay in your seat.
I was.
It was all good, man. In the seat, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So you're not totally in the mood to be doing that, right? So what we need to do is he's in this kind of, I need to be the outside force here, all right? So I need to get him unstifled, all right? So come over here, okay? All right, so the first game that we could play, we call it the imitation game, okay? And remember that to unstifle yourself, the main goal is to do something that you would think, okay, here's the criteria basically. It's something that's out of character, like it's something that quote unquote isn't really you. That's the first criteria. And the second criteria is to expand out the sort of energy, time, and space that you're sort of taking up. Have you guys ever heard the idea that the principle that one of the number one driving forces in human psychology is to be consistent to what you perceive as being your identity? Anyone ever heard that?
Yes.
Okay? Because when we have that certain identity, look, I found out that when I act like this and I have this type of personality, I get acceptance from the group. Think of the group like a big puzzle, right? If you have carved out a certain puzzle shape, a certain piece of the puzzle, and it fits into the group well, you don't want to change the piece of the puzzle and it doesn't fit into the status quo properly. All right? So we're always trying to be congruent. That's why as guys, we're more likely to go get in a fist fight where you get knocked in the face, you're knocking a guy back, than you are to go out dressed in a tutu. Why? Because one, you're like, I like tutus. But the thing is, okay, most guys, why will they get in the fight? Because that's congruent to their tough guy identity. That's manly, but they don't want to do something that's humiliating. You know what's interesting about this game? Does this game really involve more being manly at first as a newbie? Or does it involve more humiliation a lot of the time? Right? That's what a lot of it is. So that's kind of a funny thing. Now look, so you're sitting here and you're like, oh God, now he's coming back to me. Okay? He's coming back. Okay? Oh, I'm going to have to do this. So what we quickly want to do, in the same way that you might feel now, is also how you might feel in front of a nightclub.
Right.
You say that, you're from Los Angeles, right?
Vegas.
So Vegas? Okay, sweet. So you like to go to Pure, Tryst, whatever. Okay, so you're in Vegas, and you've got all these super hot girls, many as you know, who are probably escorts in Vegas, but you know, they seem to be hot, right?
Yeah.
And it's not such a problem there, huh? Okay. So basically, you want to unstifle yourself, right? So same way that now you're just chilling, you want to unstifle yourself. Okay. All right. Okay. So look. The first thing we do is called the imitation game. And what that's designed to do is to get you to take on a behavior that's different from what you normally are. So for example, I'm going to ask you to imitate something, and you have to show it to me, okay? All right? Okay, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, and just come up with random stuff, I'm going to ask you to imitate a lion. No encouragement. Okay, don't let him get acceptance. Because the club is not going to be like, do it, right? The club is going to be like, okay, the club is going to be like, the club will be like this, okay? Just keep it like a club, right? It's like, That's the club. It's like, what's this guy? This guy's a lion, right? Okay, all right, go ahead.
Roar!
How bad did that suck? Okay, all right, so look, okay? So what we're trying to do, the reason why you're doing that, it's psychological, it means you're healthy. The fact that you're not like, right, that's healthy, that's normal. It's called your mind is working properly. You can read social cues. It's odd to act like a lion.
Right.
It's weird, okay? So, okay, right? All right, so you're healthy. So the thing is, though, is that being a champion sometimes involves imposing your reality on other people and not giving a damn. So look, you can ask me to be something, and we're going to build this, okay? And I'm going to just be as stupid and out of my own character as humanly possible. Just to give me some random nonsense, okay? And we go back and forth until we... And look, when you start, your imitations will kind of suck. But then as you build them up, you get more and more unstilled. So I'm the same... Right now, I'm like thinking, what's this guy going to give me, man? All right? So here, go ahead.
Crocodile.
A crocodile. All right. Okay. All right, okay. I'm going to give you a toaster. Okay?
Okay.
Chode! Better! Do it better. Come on. Sounds. Animation. Okay? Hands up! No. Not just listen to me. Okay? Do like a full explosion of toaster, like you're a waffle. Okay? Like a cheerleader would do it. All right? Okay? Like. All right? Oh! Okay, give me one.
Rooster.
A rooster? Cock-a-doodle-doo! I don't even know what I'm being right now, okay? Okay? All right? Okay? All right? Okay, I'm going to give you a rhinoceros.
Roar!
Oh! Okay, give me it even better.
Okay.
More down, more into it.
T-Rex. Oh, another.
Yeah, same rhinoceros, okay? Come on! Hey! Okay, all right, give me one.
T-Rex.
A T-Rex. All right, okay. I'll give you a whirlwind, a twister, a tornado. Hey! Okay, give me one.
Let me think.
Anything.
Whale.
A whale! What's the sounds the whale make? What is that? Okay. Okay. All right. Give a cow. Come on, louder. Give it noise. Echo your voice. You see this side? Did you guys see it? The first moo, unstifled. The second moo is stifled, right? Run up and down the thing here like a cow. Do it. All right. Yeah! All right, okay? Give me another one. Give me like whatever. Okay, come up. You can do it with us.
Awesome.
Okay, all right. Okay, he'll probably beat me. Okay, go. All right. Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Okay. All right, okay. All right, give him okay, back and forth, okay? You two. Don't look to me. You two.
You're not gonna look like a fool anymore?
No, it's not cool anymore. No, dude, come on. See, look, no, but you see what, look. Isn't this like a boot camp, right? When the instructor is all in there, it's, yeah, right? But then when like the guys are on their own, it's like, whoa, where's the instructor, all right? So look, before we even start, what are some commonalities with what I'm doing? I'm yelling a lot, right? Yell more. Why? Because you're infringing on people's airspace when you do that. I know it sounds bad, but to unstifle yourself, you have to do that. The other thing, in your body, you have to show whatever and get out of character. Get out of character, because then Look, what is stifling you? It's that, remember I made you laugh at your ideal pimp self? Look, what do most guys in the club do? It's all like, right? They're trying to be that pimp self. So you want to quickly break out of that, all right? Quickly, look, if you want to get real consistent in the club, right? You want to get real consistent in the club?
Sure, yeah.
You guys want to get real consistent in the club?
Yeah!
Okay. Damn. All right. So look, what you got to do is when you get out there, what's the main thing that's blocking you? It's that stifling. Right. Isn't it, right? You're stifled. So you want to quickly unstifle. And when I started doing this every 5 to 10 minutes, damn. Okay? That's all I'd say is, whoa, okay? Damn. All right? The buddy that I was out with was at an intermediate level. He's my good friend, Oljai, all right? And he was making out with like perfect 10 girls and stuff, left and right, like just boom, boom when we started to do this. So look, okay? Same game. It's called the imitation game. All right? Go. You got to yell. You got to make it big. Pump the crowd up, guys.
Yeah! Hey! Woo! Hey, alright, hold on.
Make noises.
What?
Like use your lungs.
Right.
Like that's a great sound effect. That's better than I could have come up with.
Big is a shitty sound though. So.
Yeah, like that's a great sound. But you know, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Even though you're making that sound, you're not infringing on other people's airspace.
That's not unstifling. So I need like.
Yes. Yeah. Like notice how a lot of the imitations I did weren't really that accurate. Right? We're just using it for inspiration, okay? You can just exaggerate it. Make it the cartoon retarded version.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Give me another animal. A hippo. Just do it.
Make loud noises and shit.
All right. What's gonna do it? Does it have to be accurate?
More. Give it more. Pump the crowd up. Own the crowd. Keep pumping. More. You need. Look, the energy's still there. You know where you know where he is right now? Is he teetering? You guys almost feel the urge to clap, but you're teetering, right? Yeah. You're teetering. Push them over the edge, okay? Like do whatever you got. You know, like in breakdancing, when the crowd just goes nuts, teeter over that edge. Push yourself over your edge to complete unstifling. Go.
Oh.
Teetering. Almost there. You know why? You got to run around more, okay? More engaged. Show that full unstifling. You want to try?
What, hippo?
Anything, dude. Give him one.
I have something to do it, right? Be like, I'm going to say monkey.
Elephant.
Be an elephant. That's good.
Stifle or unstifle, guys? Okay, this is great. Thank God we have some examples of stifling. Okay? All right? So the thing, but isn't it interesting that this is like a new channel of communication that you can be aware of both in other people and in yourself? All right? That's the interesting side of it. So in a lot of ways, in any kind of presentation, or like whether it's I use the breakdancing as an example. When the crowd goes nuts is when there's that total unstifling. You want to know why that is? Because we're all confined by our egos, aren't we? Yeah. And we all hate it. And when someone can get unstifled, you can lead a crowd into being unstifled, right? And that's why when you can unstifle quickly with women, and you walk up totally unstifled, boom, you introduce yourself, she's just like, whoa, right? That's why I love this naturalness. And by the way, you see guys that are trained off of pickup lines, right? They're getting trained off pickup lines first, so they're all stifled, and they're trying to use an entertaining pickup line to hold attention in spite of being stifled. Yeah. It's like a Band-Aid over a gaping wound, right? When in reality, if you just got unstifled, you could get the set open with any type of thing that you have to say, right? So look, we're all here, we're kind of, like, look, I deliberately allow us to become stifled again. We were unstifled before, right? And now we're stifled again, right? This is a lot what the nightclub is like. This is why the nightclub has that, like, do you guys feel it? It's like, you guys feel that? Yeah. Okay. So we've allowed it to die down. Well, in a nightclub where you're intimidated, that's going to happen. All right? That kind of thing is going to happen. Now, let me tell you something else that I saw one night. I was at this club, I think it was called Area. Is that still hot in LA now, or is that, like, just gone now? Okay. It's now okay. All right. Well, when I was there before, it was like the shit, right? And I see this group of male models that resembled the Zoolander squad at the start that all got lit on fire by gasoline, right? Okay. Yeah. So they look like that, right? And whatever, they were just having fun. But at one point, they took over the whole club. You want to know how they did it? They started clapping and jumping up and down. And what they did was they pushed their energy so far out that they took over the whole club. All right? And I knew at that point, I'm like, I'm done. Okay? I'm like, I just chill. Just enjoy it. You know, because I'm not doing anything right now. All right? So I just chilled. Now, so what they did I'll show you how they did it, okay? How they took over the energy of the whole area. And I later did this on a boot camp, and it was amazing, all right? Because I saw it, and I was like, I want to do that. Okay, so do it with me right now, okay? We have to unstifle ourselves. Are you feeling yourself being judged? Do you guys feel judged?
Not really.
You don't? Nice. Okay, do you feel judged a bit? I feel a bit judged, because I'm like, in my mind right now, I'm like, I hope this works. Okay? Right?
A little bit of
Okay, a little bit? Okay. So what we got to do is we have to get totally unstifled, all right? So this is what they did. They're on the dance floor, and the four guys, right? Wouldn't you think that 4 guys cannot be having fun like girls? Because they're guys, and that's kind of homoerotic, you know? Right? But they were able to, like they were able to do it, right? So here's what they did, okay? So basically, they started clapping like this, and then they started jumping up and down. So I want you 3 guys to follow me here, and you need to get unstifled with me, okay? And look, we're all in this together. All right? And look, is the way that you feel now similar to how you feel in a hot club a little bit? Yeah. See the similarities? The judgment, right? So we want to quickly, now what should we do now? I know, in this state, we'll just start approaching, right? Right, getting blown out, right? So instead, what we do is we pre-unstifle, all right? And that's what I started doing. That's how my consistency went up. So look, we'll start, okay, first you guys are going to follow me, okay? Okay, we're going to get ready, go like this, all right, now go like this. Okay, wait, no, this is sucking so bad. All right, okay, same time, okay? Like this, and then go, yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Can they have a seat? Give them a hand, guys. All right. Okay. So that's what they did. I saw those guys doing that. And it was amazing because they had... Need to do some cardio. All right. What they had was what Tim would call lordship. All right? They were the lords. So... I saw that on a Thursday. It was actually before the Transformation Super Conference. And we did the Transformations Conference, and on Sunday, we had a boot camp. Now, one of the gentlemen taking a boot camp was about 55 years old, and he had shown up wearing a yellow cardigan. Now, that's fine. However, the club that we had to go to that night was an 18-plus golf club. Okay? Right? Not kidding. So I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, how is this gentleman, but that's all that's open, it was a Sunday, right? Normally we'll do daytime on Sundays, but there was a Transformation Super Conference going on the day. So I take him out. So I'm like, okay, obviously I'm feeling like, kind of like I'm swimming with a weight on my leg because he doesn't fit in there, right? But I'm like, no, that is not going to happen, all right? Because I have a rule, and that's that the club can get on top of you, or you can get on top of the club. And if you allow it to, that club will get on top of you. So I say, look, we're going to do this. So I get in there, and not for even 1 second do I think to myself, oh, this is going to be tough. Like, we're going to do this. So I take him to the back area, a big smoking section, and I get there, and I'm like, I'm ready, right? And I'd seen this before. I'd seen it on the Thursday. I'm like, all right, clap, boom, boom, boom. And we start to clap, start to jump up and down. The whole back area turns into a giant mosh pit. Okay? The whole back. And they're like, yeah, you cool guys, yellow cardigan man, yeah, right? And then I see this, and I'm like, oh, I did it, right? I did it, okay? I just stop, grab yellow cardigan, boom, shove him on the hottest girl I can find, right? She's like, ah, okay, right? Next thing you know, he's all face-to-face in the corner with this 18-year-old girl, he's 55. It's amazing, all right? It's like a miracle, okay? But it can be done, because women respond to that kind of communication. Anyway, look. That whole unstifling, that's also where the pounce came from, by the way. That same night, I was so on, I saw one girl with 6 guys, and I was like, yeah, like this. And I looked, and I went like this, I go, blackmail's first impressions, get this. Like that, okay? You know, I have clear nails, and the whole group just goes, like that, right? Dispersed, all right? We call that chode vaporization, okay? All right? Just disperse them. So, I just did that kind of just as a joke. So, all right, so basically, I do that, and I realize, look, being unstifled is what works. So even if, like, when we're doing this exercise of being unstifled, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's total belief, but you can quickly unstifle yourself to a point where you have so much indifference you can do anything, and you've gone halfway towards total belief. With that, you can get reference experiences. And the more reference experiences that you get, the more that you realize in your unconscious mind this great new person that you want to be, the more evidence that you get of it, the more that you understand the subtle little micro behaviors, and the